Okay, so we have our backend deployed. Fantastic. Let's deploy our front end here. So here we go. We have our code here. Again, you need to add a git init. All right, git add, git commit. We're pushing this up to a repository. We'll say deploy and git push. Cool. All right, so we have our front end deployed on GitHub. So now to actually get this up and running, what we can do is head over to, let's close this. We don't need any of this. Head over to vercel.com and make an account if you don't have one. And then we can create a new project here. I believe I have the old one here. Let me get rid of it. Where's the delete? There we go. Let's delete this one. It says add this command and then delete my project. Cool. So let's add there, do create new project, and here we go, test. So let's import this. I believe this is the one I have. Yeah, okay, cool. Import test. Okay, now here, remember, none of these are gonna work in our env file, so we're gonna have to paste quite a couple of things. Now, next public backend API. Let's go over to our environment variable. So paste that in. Well, we don't have localhost anymore. What we have now is our Heroku. Let's head over to Heroku. Heroku, there we go. And we want this fierce temple one copied over. So scroll down, here it is. That's the one /GraphQL. Okay, cool. So copy that. If it's gonna fail, that's fine. The value is gonna be that. Cool, add. Next up, we are gonna add our base URL. I actually don't even think we're using this in our application, so let's skip that. Next, public stripe key. Now we're still gonna keep it in development mode because we cannot set it up in production mode. The key here, just because you need to actually set up a business and complete it. So we'll keep it in development mode. And then we're gonna do the secret key. So let's copy paste that over. Let's do our client secret for auth. We'll paste that over. Client ID. We're gonna do our base URL here. Let's do our secret. There we go. And now here for the actual base URL for auth0, we don't know it yet. So let's just deploy it and see what kind of link it's gonna generate us. Let's see if it's going to give us any error for now. So it's building. If not, we'll just add the local host for now if it errors out and if it doesn't let us continue. And it does. It errored out. Great. Lovely. Looks like it errored out for some other reason. It says missing key prop for element and iterator in the profile. So let's go over to profile, and I think it's this one here. See, order, we are never passing down a key. So we'll just do key equals order.id. And now we have to git add this again, git push, git commit, new deploy, and git push. Okay, and then we can try it again. And let's go here to, can we modify this? Yeah, let's just add our environment variable as well. We'll do auth base URL, and we'll just add this for now. It's not gonna work, but just in case it complains to us. Deploy. Okay, let's hope for the best. Let's open up here, see what's going on. All right, it's cloning into our GitHub. It's gonna start installing all the dependencies. And it looks like it did. No errors yet. Now there's a couple of warnings here, not really errors, but it basically says, make sure you use next as image tag rather than just image. That's more recommended. Looks like user's not erroring out for now, so that's good. Oh, compiled successfully. That's a good sign. And look at this. So here, down here, it says static, automatically rendered as static HTML. Why did it get rid of it? Okay, let's go to the dashboard. Oh, we cannot view it. Why not? View build logs. It should say here. Oh, yeah, there we go. So as you can see, it says, here are all the pages that have the 0. They were rendered as static, which means they're not going to do any fetching anymore to a database or to GraphQL or whatnot. And look at that. With the 0 here, so our homepage actually gets rendered out static. So you're not going to have any API requests to Strapi, so you're not going to be slowed down at all. And then we have our 404 page. That's going to do the same. Our product slug, that's going to load up just like that instantly. Now, some of these like auth and Stripe, that's going to need to do some server-side rendering. So it's going to default back to that. But other than that, looks great. Looks absolutely fantastic. So let's visit and see what's going on. Okay, it says, oh no, GraphQL forbidden access. Oh, well, the reason why we're getting that, if we head back over here and go over to /admin, is because everything reset again. So we have to log in. Let's log in here. Make sure you're not on development, you're on the actual Heroku URL here. And we need to go to settings and head over to our roles and go to public here. And for the products, we want everyone to be able to find one and hit save. Okay, and then let's refresh again and boom, there we go. We have our image. So cool. Awesome. It's huge, but that's all right. Yeah, so that works. Let's see if we can do a checkout. Let's add 4 of those. Click here, click purchase, and yeah, works. Amazing. And let's see if our profile works. This is not going to work because look, when I click on this, it's going to redirect us to localhost 3000, which does not exist. So what we need to do is head back over to Vercel, and here, just copy over this domain that has been generated for us, and we need to basically update the environment variable and redeploy it. Where is that? It's tough to find. I don't know why they make it tough to find. Settings here, environment variables. There we go. So auth0 base URL, let's edit that. And why is this loading for so long? Okay, for some reason it's taking forever to load. Let me refresh this. There we go. Okay, let's edit and paste this one in now. Test. I think we need to pre-append it as well with the HTTP like that. Test. That should be it. Is it? I'm not sure if it's HTTPS. Let's take a look. Huh, interesting. Google does not display the prefix anymore. Ah, it's HTTPS. Cool. So let's do HTTPS then. HTTPS. Test. And this should work now. So if we go here, yeah, it should bring us to the home page. So save that, update that. Let's go over to, where is it? We can redeploy it somewhere. Deployments here, and hit redeploy. And there we go. So hopefully that does it. And again, since it's a new deployment here, I recommend you to What did I want to say? Nothing. I don't recommend you anything. Just wait for it to redeploy. Let's close this up here. We don't need that. Should be quite fast now. Again, if you want to optimize it, make sure you get rid of these. I think we have some console logs in there that can be removed. But other than that, it should be fine. Yeah, you can run a empty cache and hard reload here. And that should be it. I think it's done. Deployed, yeah. Let's hit on profile. And it still redirects us to localhost 3000. Okay, so why is that? Let's head over to this URL actually, because I think it generates two for us. Where is it? Vercel. Here, test py Vercel app. Let's go over to that one. Okay, make sure you are on that. And looks like we have another error. Okay, so callback URL is mismatched. Okay, so I think everything is fine. The main issue we're having is, if you remember in auth0, we had to add that callback URL. So we should update it with this auth0 base URL now. Let's see if that fixes our issue. So head over to auth0, go to applications. And what we'll do is click on our application. And then here where we have allowed callback URLs, say I added one already here. Let's get rid of that one. So add a comma here, paste that in and say /API/auth/callback. And then we're gonna go down here, add a comma, and paste that in as well, like that. Cool. And then here as well, comma, paste that in and hit save changes. Let's see if that does it. Click here. Oh, that was it. Look at that. It logged us in. Lovely. And then we can check out our orders, hopefully, if we click on here. And there we go. It does work. Amazing. And let's see if we add some items. No, it's only this one. And hit purchase. It should still check us out. And let's go through this payment process really quickly. Blah, blah, blah. 4242. And hopefully, if we click pay, our order is going to go through. And it does. Lovely. There we go. Lovely job. So that's it. That's our front end deployed. So again, if you want to make any changes, it's connected to your GitHub. So you just need to you can easily just push up any changes. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.